the show, we introduced you to World War II veteran Larry Titzler, and we told you about his book, A Local Boy Goes to War. Now, also today, we're going to catch up with the editor of the book, Anna Ostrowski. Anna, you are a graduate of Narden Academy and now a Sarah Lawrence University student. Yes. Talk to us about your experience in all of this. But first, how did the two of you meet?
Well, we met through my father, who is the publisher, founder of Cazenovia Books, and we went over to his house, met Larry, gathered some stories, and we also went through photographs as well, which was amazing. And I'm just really grateful to Cazenovia Books, to Mr. Titzler, for giving me the opportunity to work on this project. I'd never done anything at this scale before, and it just was amazing, and as a history student as well, the stories are amazing to read. And
yeah, it really is amazing to hear all the stories, right? It kind of just takes your breath away. Like, you hear about them, but then to speak with a veteran, Mr. Titzler, and to share your experience, this must mean a lot to you.
Yes, it definitely does. And my grandfather also fought in World War II, and it almost feels like a way of getting to know, like, what his experiences were like in a way.
What would you say? What have you taken away from this experience overall?
I think it's definitely given me more confidence in my ability and ability to proofread and to edit and do something like a large project. I feel like I would be able to take that on in the future and continue editing, continue forging this path.
What are your plans for the future? What do you want to do?
So I'm very indecisive. I have many interests though. I would love to work in a museum and to even research, to collect these stories. I have so many ideas, but I'm so excited for the future.
Mr. Titzler, what does this overall experience writing this book mean to you and your family as well?
Well, as I said, I really didn't think I'd ever write the book, but because of the influence of several people, it is accomplished. I'd like to mention a few names. Joe Elliott is a gentleman. He's now a member of the United States Border Guard, and he was the one that contacted the military and got me my awards. And then he contacted Congressman Higgins, who presented them to me. And then, of course, I already mentioned Emma Makash, who persistently kept after me until I wrote the book. And then there was Peter Reese, who was a former student of mine. I became a public school educator after the war. And Peter and his wife Ellen did some additional editing, and they're the ones that introduced me to Jim Ostrowski, who became my publisher, and I'm very happy that he is, because he's done a wonderful job.
Isn't it amazing how everything just works out the way things are meant to be? And we are so grateful that you wrote this book. I know I read just the first chapter, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of it. Thank you for your service and for joining us here today.
Thank you.
You can find A Local Boy Goes to War, Memories of World War II on Amazon.com. Thank you so much for joining us here on AM Buffalo. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.